Cue the music, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Jacksonville's 5th best YouTube coverage on the Jacksonville Jaguars. And I say that because I only know 5 of them. I'd like to reintroduce myself if you didn't see me in the first official broadcast. This is the second. My name is Sean Fitzpatrick. I am doing local coverage of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Like I said in my last video, I don't know dick about football. So if you're expecting an in-depth analysis or the X's and O's about the sport, might as well not watch. I'm just going to banter about the Jaguars. It's kind of like therapy to me. And I actually made a pretty sick PowerPoint today. I even turned the background teal. I figured out how to do that. So I'm pretty impressed that my college education kind of came through with me. So if anyone is looking for someone to make them a PowerPoint, I know how to do that. So just give me a call. I'll leave my number in the comments. I am married happily, so no ladies, please don't hit me up. And shout out to my wife Amanda for getting me this sick Jaguars gear. Look at this. Oh, that's primage. That's better than the team. But let's jump into what I created. I hope you guys like this. So here we go. Jaggin off, home of Jacksonville's 5th best local Jags coverage. We're going to talk about Travis Hunter, the fallen angel, the fallen unicorn of Jacksonville. We're going to go over a Jags versus Chargers preview. We're going to go over a battle of the clone quarterbacks. So by clone quarterbacks, I'll get into that, but I think Trevor Lawrence and Justin Herbert are pretty much the same person. Just wear 2 different uniforms. I'll go over my game prediction, season outlook, and then my Buckman Bridge watch, my annual Buckman Bridge. How likely am I, after watching the Chargers game, to jump off the Buckman Bridge? I will go over that too, because I know everyone's looking forward to that. So this is Jagging Off, and let's jump right in it. All right. So what do all these images have in common? We got Blockbuster there on the left. We have Ben Affleck and what the fuck is her name? Jennifer Lopez. I was having a brain fart. Benifer. And Travis Hunter. You can see Blockbuster. I don't know if you guys remember, but Blockbuster was a dope movie store in the 90s where your mom and dad, in my case, took me there and were like, rent whatever you want. I think first movie I ever rented there when I was like 12 was Aliens, which my parents probably shouldn't let me watch that shit, but kind of explains how I became the way I was. Game Over, man. I don't know if you guys remember that movie, but sick place, one of the best places. Benifer, everyone's favorite celebrity couple. Who doesn't like those two? Oh man, just love bugs. And then Travis Hunter, everyone's favorite Jaguar, always smiling, the unicorn. He's so positive, exciting athlete to watch on both sides of the field. So what do all these images have in common? Short but sweet and too good to be true. They didn't last. None of these. Blockbuster, stores closed, shut down. Jennifer Lopez dumped Ben for the 5th or 6th time, and we lost Travis Hunter before it even began. And in case you're living under a rock, the news update is Travis Hunter underwent season-ending knee surgery. And I have a conspiracy about this one when it comes to Travis Hunter, which I'm going to get into. Can we cue the conspiracy music? Here we go. Travis Hunter conspiracy theory. Here it is. Is the LCL a real injury? Here's the hard facts that I have on this. 1, I am not a doctor. 2, it sounds like a fake injury to me. I've never heard of an LCL. I've heard of an ACL, PCL. What I think is happening is the NFL doesn't want the Jaguars to be good, so they have sent a fake doctor or a doctor giving Travis Hunter false information that he has an LCL injury on a made-up muscle. And I think it's all a conspiracy to make us shit. I mean, at the end of the day, I've never heard of an LCL. I will say that I'm reaching out to you right now, Travis Hunter. I have 2 good knees. If you want me to donate my LCL to you, I will do that right now. I will go to whatever hospital. Shit, I live in Oakleaf. We can go to the local Wolfson emergency room. I'll have them rip out my LCL right now and give you that, dude. You can have both my LCLs. I don't need them anymore. I don't know if that would help get you back on the field, but we really could use that. And yeah, fuck you, NFL, for screwing us over with that fake LCL injury on Travis Hunter. That's all I have to say about that. Moving on to Travis Hunter, his stats for the year. I mean, nothing's going to jump out the page for Travis Hunter. He had 10.6 yards receiving. He had 298 receiving yards, 28 receptions, 1 receiving touchdown. I think his best game was the last game that he played for us when we got our asses kicked by I want to say it was the Seahawks. It was either the Seahawks or the Rams, but he actually caught a touchdown that game, and he looked pretty dangerous. I mean, he always looks dangerous when he gets the ball, but of course our quarterback can't throw him the ball more than 2 yards down the field, so that's a real problem. But you can see the potential is there. You know, he jukes people into next Wednesday whenever he has the ball. He makes the first guy miss all the time. So, and he's quick as a hiccup. I mean, like my dad always said, he's so fast that he could turn off the lights and be in bed before it got dark. That's Travis Hunter. Like, the dude's an absolute dog. I miss him. He's also like a positive individual. Like, and he catches everything that comes at him. Like, I saw him like dapping Trevor Lawrence, giving him a high five on the sidelines. If BTJ did that, he'd probably miss the high five because he can't catch worth shit. And he's not he's a bum too. I won't get into him because it would just piss me off. But Travis Hunter, he's just positive, always smiling, always doing something positive on the field. Like, and he catches the ball. You can't say that about a lot of our wide receivers except Parker Washington. I don't recall seeing Travis Hunter drop the ball, so it's a big loss in that category for us. And then him on defense, pretty pedestrian stuff too. He had 11 tackles, 4 assisted tackles, 0 interceptions. I think a part of the reason for that is they didn't use him enough on defense. They couldn't decide whether they wanted to play him on offense or defense. I think when he was used on offense, and I'm not a coach, I trust Mr. Liam Cohen, Mr. Duval himself, but I don't think they used him the right way. They only like let him go out for 4 or 5 yard passes, all screen plays, and then when they threw it to him deep down the middle, he was making incredible catches. And I actually forgot that our quarterback could throw the ball more than 15 yards down the field, and I forgot that a wide receiver could catch the ball down the field when it was on a rope, because BTJ drops everything, alligator arms everything. So Travis Hunter was kind of a breath of fresh air in regards to that. So I'm pretty sad. And I'll get into that. It ramped up my jumping off the Buckman Bridge chances when he went down. I'll get into that later. But yeah, we're gonna miss you, Travis Hunter. If you need my LCL, just hit me up. I'll leave my number in the comments. I'm happily married, so ladies, don't reach out to me in regards to that. Shout out to my wife again, Amanda Fitzpatrick, for getting me this sick Jaguars pajamas. Love that. Game preview. Who are we playing? We are playing the second best team, the LA Chargers versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. Now, does anyone like the fucking Chargers? Anyone in LA? I mean, I think most people are Rams fans. I don't know a lot of Chargers fans personally. I know like 2 dudes that I work with that are Charger fans, and they're pretty big chodes themselves. So the Chargers are a pretty mid NFL team. They're never really that great. They're having a good year this year, but they'll surely disappoint. We even kicked their asses in 2022 in the playoffs. So yeah, I just don't think the Chargers are very good, even though their record is 7-3 and we're 5-4. I think the Chargers will surely disappoint their fans, and I'll get into whether I think we can win this game. But let's go over a preview of what to expect. So by the stats, I did pull up some stats for you guys. I mean, I'm not an X's and O or a stat guy, but I have some offensive stats. I'm not going to get into each of these. If you look, they're better at everything. They're just better at football than us. We're just not very good at the end of the day. If you look, they have more total yards passing. They have more total yards rushing. They score more points than us. Yeah, they're just better all around. On defense, they're better too. They've given up less total yards than us in more games. They've played 10 and we've played 9. They've given up 2,802 total yards while we've given up 3,101. And I expect this trend to continue. They'll be better statistically than us, like throughout the game on Sunday. That's just the facts of the matter. We're just not good at football. But that's by your stats. And then let's go right into it. The battle of the clones. So you have Mr. Booger Picker on the top there, Trevor Lawrence versus Justin Herbert. So these two, I think, have the same parents. I'm pretty sure of it. Like, they look alike. They're the same height and weight. I think they're both about 6'6", 220 pounds. They both have the same haircut. They both have good-looking girls. Not as good-looking as my wife, but pretty damn good-looking. They both play quarterback. That's kind of where the comparison ends, which I'll get into. But which clone will win the battle? So here we go. Next slide. Comparing them. Better hair, Trevor Lawrence or Justin Herbert? Who has better hair? I mean, come on, dude. Do we even have to talk about this? Trevor Lawrence, man. That guy is a Head and Shoulder commercial. That hair is, if I could compare it to anything, it would be like the mane of Seabiscuit. Like, it is just perfect. Like, nectar of the gods. It's probably just silk on his head, you know. Justin Herbert, wash your shit. I think he even sold out and cut his hair because he couldn't compete with Trevor Lawrence because he's trying to be Trevor Lawrence. They're basically the same person, but his hair's garbage. Trevor Lawrence, advantage him. That's one for Trevor Lawrence. Better wag. So this is wife and or girlfriend. So who has the better girl? We have Trevor Lawrence. He's married to Marissa Lawrence, I think her name is. And then Justin Herbert's dating some chick named Madison Beer. I had to Google that. Most people would call me crazy. I mean, they're both good looking. Like, who would you select here? I'm going with Jacksonville's first lady, Marissa Lawrence. She just is a badass because she has to deal with Trevor's bullshit all the time. I couldn't imagine trying to defend a mid quarterback week in and week out than what she probably has to do. So good for her. And I don't rock the influencer shit. Like, I'm sure they'll break up in about 3 weeks. So I'm going with Marissa Lawrence. Advantage her. So that's 2 checks for Trevor. Cooler nickname. Okay, here we go. Jacksonville Jesus himself, Trevor Lawrence. That's the nickname he has around here. Then I had to look up Justin Herbert's nickname. So we have Herbie, Herbert, Herbo, J-Herb. I mean, what are we doing here? These are garbage. Like, I'm going to read a few of these. Herbie Herbo. These are common, shorter versions of his name used by fans. So Herbie Herbo, that sounds like a dude in a nursing home that's awesome at bingo, and they give him the name Herbo or J-Herb. Like, I mean, I can't get behind that as a nickname. Beast Herbert Hercules, given by Coach Jim Harbaugh to highlight his impressive and powerful play. I guess that's a little bit better than Herbie Herbo, but it's still pretty ass. I mean, those nicknames are mid. I mean, I'm going to rock with my boy, Trevor Lawrence. Better nickname. That's 3 checks to Trevor Lawrence. Better NFL moment. So really, I would say Trevor's 2 best NFL moments were when he just beat the brakes off of Justin Herbert in the playoffs game in 2022. I think Trevor had 4 picks in the first half, and then me and my wife were at the game, and it was cold as hell out, and we were thinking about leaving. By cold as hell in Jacksonville, it was probably like a frosty 52 degrees, so pretty cold. We both had a blanket on. We were about to leave. I think we were down 28-7 at the half, but we decided to stay, and Trevor threw 4 touchdowns in the second half, and we shut down their throats. So, yeah, his NFL moment was out-dueling Justin Herbert on the right. Also, Jacksonville Jesus' immaculate stumble on Monday Night Football, falling over on his ass twice, getting back up, and then scoring a touchdown to beat freaking Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. Sorry about that. My phone died on me. But NFL moment, easy. Trevor Lawrence. I had to even Google what I think Justin Herbert's NFL moment was. And I think it is his weird slide against the Chiefs was kind of his signature thing, which would have been dope if he played for the Phillies or something. But for football, no. Trevor Lawrence, easily the better NFL moment. Then we go to the final verdict. Who wins? Easy. Justin Herbert. He's better at football than Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence is mid as shit. I mean, I love Trevor Lawrence. I want him to be good, but he's just not very good at football right now. Justin Herbert, he's probably going to outduel us. He's going to show us class and who's better. And I hope Trevor really has a good game. I really do. The guy has a lot of potential, obviously. Like, he's a big reason why I became a Jaguars fan. I'll always rock the Jaguars autographs in my house while Trevor Lawrence is on this team with pride. But, yeah, Justin Herbert is just a better quarterback right now. So, advantage him. Overall, he wins. My game prediction. Here we go. Here's what I think is going to happen. Josh Allen, he'll go missing. Even though I looked up and the Chargers offensive line is not very good, but Josh Allen, he won't get any sacks. He'll go missing on the side of a milk carton. And then Trevor Lawrence is going to be brought on the casting couch and get fucked. I mean, that's what's going to happen. Like, our offensive line cannot protect him. They don't give the guy any time. Like, I'm not going to give Trevor Lawrence a pass for being mid. Because even when he has time, he'll like make bad throws or inaccurate throws, and he'll miss players, and maybe he just throws the ball too damn fast. But at the end of the day, this dude's just getting the shit kicked out of him every week. It's gonna be no different. Like, they're gonna put him on the casting couch and have their way with him this weekend. So yeah, I don't foresee us. I don't foresee it being a good one for watching. I'm kind of borderline on whether going to the game right now or not. We'll see, though. And then my final score prediction. So will the Jags win this game? My prediction is no shot in hell to I have a better chance of becoming the Pope. I think the final score that I've come up with is 21-35 Chargers. I just don't think we're going to get any pressure on their quarterback. I think Justin Herbert is going to have all day back there to shred the Jaguars apart. He'll probably have 4 touchdowns passing, and Trevor Lawrence will have his typical like 1 touchdown, 1 interception type day. I hope I'm wrong. I really do. I would really love to beat these guys because, I mean, I think we have the potential, and I don't think anyone likes the Chargers as a team. Like, they're the second best team in LA. At least the people in Jacksonville love this team. It might sound like I hate these guys, but I really do love them. And I think a win would do this team like a lot of good. And for my psyche, for the psyche of the fans, and people like this team. So please just win this game for our fans. No one likes the Chargers. I mean, if they win, it's not going to move the needle for their fan base. They'll probably be Rams fans in about 3 weeks. So anywho, season outlook. At the end of the day, I would say right now it's cloudy with a chance of shit. With my little meme over there, that's one big pile of shit. Like, I don't see this team heading in the right direction right now at the end of the day. If I had to call what I think our record is going to be from here on out, Jaguars versus Cardinals, we're playing a backup quarterback, so that's an L. We always lose to backup quarterbacks. I went over this in my last video. Jake Browning, Davis Mills, who has a surprisingly long neck, they both gave us the business. We're terrible against backup quarterbacks. I'm sure Jacoby Brissett is going to shit on us. We're most likely going to lose to the Colts, even though we always normally beat the Colts at home. We'll probably lose to them. The Broncos, that's definitely an L. There's no way we go to the Mile High Stadium and compete against those guys. I think just the altitude alone, our guys will struggle on defense. I think I heard on the radio in the last 2 games, we've given up 40 points in the fourth quarter. Our guys aren't conditioned. They get tired. They're soft. They're going to give up a ton of points. I'm sure the Broncos will just beat us, like a redheaded stepchild. Like, I mean, I don't know what else more to say about that. I do think that we will beat the Titans at home. I mean, if we don't beat the Titans and we can't beat that team, we don't deserve to play NFL football. Like, maybe we can go back down to college next year and compete in the ACC, but I just don't if we lose that game, I will. That might ramp up the Buckman Bridge watch to a 10, which I'll go over here in a minute. And then I missed those guys. We'll probably lose to the Chargers. The Titans, we play them at in Tennessee, which I was at that game in 2023 when all we had to do was win that game to go to the playoffs. And I was actually visiting my brother, and it was kind of like a family vacation. Way to ruin that one for me, the Jags. You just ruined my family vacation when I was up there. I was visiting my brother. I brought my young son up there when he was, I want to say, around 2. It was cold as shit. We just got verbally abused by Titans fans all afternoon. The weather was miserable. The Jags lost, of course, and then we didn't make the playoffs. So we could easily lose that game. I think we will beat the Titans twice, but we could lose it at their stadium. We don't have much luck up there. The Jets at home, oh my God. If we can't beat those bums, if we can't beat Justin Fields, who's a running back playing quarterback, we're ass. I mean, that's all I can say about that. I hope we win that game. Colts, I don't see us beating them in Indianapolis. They're a really good team this year. Jonathan Taylor is like an MVP candidate at the moment. And Danny Dimes will surely outclass our quarterback. I hope that's not the case, but I think they'll catch an L there too. So overall, I think 8 and 9 is right about where we'll finish at with no playoffs. I mean, which normally I would, if we had a high draft pick, I mean, we can't draft worth shit. I mean, that's what you look forward to, with not making the playoffs, getting a higher pick. But we traded all our picks to the Browns, and we don't have, a draft pick in the first round to help us out. So I really hope this team can get to 9 and 8. I just don't see it happening. I think we're going to end up like in the 8 and 9 range. That's just my prediction. I don't think we'll make the playoffs. I think the Kansas City Chiefs, last I checked, were like in the wild card hunt. So we're not going to win this division with the Colts the way they're playing. So I'm competing against the Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes. I really just don't see a world where we can beat those dudes, especially when Patrick Mahomes has the ref on his side, which we definitely don't. So yeah, that's my season outlook, which is cloudy with a big chance of shit. Like, I think we could lose all our remaining games, which would really be shitty, but right now I would just say cloudy without the shit, but it's definitely cloudy with a chance of shit. And then lastly, cue the music again. So we have the Buckman Bridge Watch. So what is the Buckman Bridge Watch? So the Buckman Bridge Watch, if you don't know what the Buckman Bridge is, it's a bridge in Jacksonville that kind of connects the shit side of Jacksonville to the nice side of Jacksonville. And a lot of people just tend to jump off of it after Jaguars games. I've driven over this bridge multiple times, and I've just not saying I, really thinking about it, but after some of these Jaguar games, I've been thought about pulling over my car and just, fuck it, dude, So where am I at after this Travis Hunter injury? I am ramped up to a solid 8.5 out of 10 likelihood of jumping off the Buckman Bridge. We're at an 8.5 out of 10, folks. So that's all I have to say about the Jacksonville Jaguars for this week, this preview of Jagging Off. If you guys like this, I would like to continue doing these videos. I've heard that cursing from my brothers. He said that if I curse, I'm not going to get paid or it may be demonetized. I don't give a shit. I'm just doing this for the local fans and to rant about this team. I love the Jags. I really hope you guys go out and play well this weekend. Show some heart. If I go to the game, they usually end up losing, so maybe I won't go to the game. But I hope you guys play well. I hope Trevor proves me wrong. I hope Josh Hines-Allen gets a sack. I hope Trayvon Walker gets a sack. Like, we need this one, boys. Let's go out there and win it. Duval!
How do we do this together?